Salutations, men! I might, show off some of my, what's it called? My gosh darn fucking, psychedelic sculptures I've made. Some little thingamajiggos. Let me show you. Hello. Hello. This is a thingy. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's a box, and it's got lots of stuff on it. Should I open it? I might. I don't know. I wish that my camera quality was a bit better than it is. It's not very good. This was supposed to be attached. How'd this come off? Oh, it's supposed to be in there. That's right, I forgot. Should I just bring these to school instead? Don't know, I could do so much with them. See, I'll just take off one of the cards here. I wrote this. This says, facts are backs. Fix what back-breaking labor then? TikTok. LOL cats. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I kind of get what I was talking about, but I'm not very awake right now. The meds seem to make it harder for me to talk. I can think clearly, but I can't talk very well. My motor functions are kind of stifled. It's odd. Anyway, on the back of the paper it says, "The panther statue is the biggest pussy I've ever seen. Those can and do get knocked down and up. Not a suggestion, just a fact." What that refers to is the statue of a panther at my school, because that's our mascot. And so, you know, pussies get knocked up, don't they? But also statues get knocked down. It was a thing that happened a few years ago in Mobile. A bunch of our statues, they got knocked down because, like, they were, you know, historically tied to, like, racism and slavery, because Mobile is a very old city in the South. So we have a lot of, like, leftover emblems of slavery times, obviously, due to it being both very old and very deeply Southern. Mobile ain't even that conservative relative to, like, other places in Alabama, but it's still pretty conservative. Like, I mean, for my taste anyway, but then I'm a cuck, so, you know, it is that way. But, anyway, let's see here. I wrote on this one, check it, oh, man, chickadee, check it out, friendo. Do you see it, man? Take a fucking gander, man. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it, love? It says, "Story of my life? An eyesore. I claim to have seen it all before. That is quite a Great Depression. Ask yourself a different question, for the hell of it. The madcap laughs at the man on the border. It's true. Hot and spicy burns. Get them while they're hot. Juicy too, like a story." Get into it, babe. There's a little rabbit there. Can you see it? Lots of nice little patterns and such. That little eyeball there is reminiscent of A Clockwork Orange. This is all... I'm very inspired by that film. So you can tell it's a gift. This says, "To Oliver Twist, Hans Keller, Wendy Carlos, etc. from a fellow starving artist with big dick energy." Then on the back it says, "I have great expectations, but never read the book. What am I? A record player." Yeah, this does make sense to me, but to explain the joke feels like ruining it, so it's just gonna be left in a confusing state instead. But just check it out, though. Enjoy some of the things, Look at these lovely pictures and shapes and words and such. I'm gonna probably do a full unboxing of this shit eventually, but, I'm just not ready to yet. I'm just giving you some of the little... I don't know, some of the... The what? The fucking, surface level, information here, because I'm not ready to let you see everything yet. I'm not in the mood yet, I'm kinda still a bit tired. I feel tired quite a lot these days. I'm gonna show some of the old-timey newspaper clippings I've got, because these are quite lovely. I love this, The back isn't all that interesting, it's just a bunch of words. Not very good. Then on the front, you can see this. Check it out. Free medicated dermassage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Skin problems? Take this ad to your druggist for free medicated dermassage. Help yourself to a free dermassage skin treatment. Proved effective in over 4,000 hospitals. How nice. You can look so glorious for so very little. ISIS bras and girdles. Exclusively at over 900 WT grants. Store coast to coast. Anyone can be a proud flower gardener with Jiffy Planter. You just loosen topsoil, roll out the pre-seeded mat, sprinkle with soil, and water regularly. Jiffy Planter contains over 1,000 premium plants plus instant Vigoro and is available in both cut flower and dwarf edging mixtures. Isn't that something? Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. A 15-foot garden of flowers, only 98 cents. Oh, golly gee. Well, isn't that something, man? Isn't that just that way? Oh, yeah. That is quite nice. Can't sleep? Do as thousands do to sleep at night. Proved effective in 9 out of 10 clinical cases. Until recently, the only way to induce sleep was to drug the mind. Now comes safe, hospital-tested Dorman, using the newest sleeping principle. With Dorman, you have nothing to fear. No dangerous narcotics, no habit-forming barbiturates, no tranquilizers. Yet it was proved remarkably effective in 9 out of 10 clinical cases. Try 1 or 2 Dorman capsules as directed. Clinical studies show that is usually enough to bring sleep quickly. Ask for Dorman, the original sleeping capsule. No prescription needed. Only $1 at good drugstores. At all good drugstores. The way that... See, I'm not bad at reading. It's talking that I'm struggling with, just to be clear. I'm a great reader, but I'm having trouble with my motor skills. Anyway, and I should say what type of drugs I'm taking right now. I'm currently taking Vyvanse, which is a prescription amphetamine used to treat ADHD, which I'm diagnosed with, and also Zoloft, which is a I'm taking 50 milligrams of Vyvanse, 25 milligrams Zoloft, which is, Zoloft is an antidepressant and anti-anxiety. I'm diagnosed with both clinical depression and clinical anxiety. Also, I'm also taking, Incasia. It's either Icasia or Incasia, but anyway, that one's a birth control, and I'm specifically taking it to treat, to actually, stop my period, which it doesn't do. See, I've taken it because of, gender dysphoria, wanting to, also who wouldn't want to stop their period if you had one, right? Like, who enjoys that? If you enjoy that, then, well, good for you. Most people don't. And, I wish that the meds actually fucking worked, but, And they've recently put me on an antipsychotic. It's not working. I'm still hallucinating a lot. Granted, I only just started taking it yesterday for the very, very first time, but I didn't notice any differences whatsoever. The only thing it seemed to do is make it harder for me to breathe. Like, for the night, anyway. I mean, today it seems to have worn off, basically. Like, completely. I almost noticed no effects except that it made it harder to breathe, and that was it. Now I'm gonna show you another picture, okay? Martin's VVO, the happiest Scotch. Why? Because it's the Scotch you will be happy to serve with pride to guests who recognize the best of taste. It's for people who want the best of the better Scotches. That is such utter nonsense. Why do they... These old-timey things are so funny. Check it out, friendo. Look at this shit, friendo. Tiny friendo, look at that shit. Oh, my goodness. And then on the back... This is fun. This is very fun. There's a bit of color in it. Isn't it lovely when there's a bit of color? See, you do need that to live, man. Make sure you've got a colorful everything or else you'll die. Or you'll be a real drag. Or both. The great brandy of the Christian Brothers of California. Yes, indeed. And then you open it up, yeah. America's largest selling brandy. The great brandy of the Christian Brothers of California. Yeah, I can speak in tongues. It's cool. Let me try and read. Our order, long identified with the European art of winemaking, has skillfully prepared and blended this choice American brandy of old world quality. Neato. Some of the print is a bit too small for me to read, but it's pretty cool, man. Pretty fucking cool, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what it's yours, get a fuck out, what's yours, yes, but yours, yes, Dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Yeah, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. yeah, okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright, yeah. So now I'm going to put my stuff, probably I'm gonna put it back in the box, and later, one day, I don't promise, it's not good to make promises, I don't want to promise anything, but I do hope and intend to share the inner contents of some of these sculptures, so that you may see all of the layers which they, contain, and I could actually describe it in a better way instead of just fucking around. There's nothing wrong with fucking around, I know that, like, my intentions with this artwork was to do something a lot more, like, philosophical and meaningful, and currently I'm just not in the mood, because I'm just a little bit, not scatterbrained, but not really, not, like, deep, I guess. I'm not in a very deep mindset currently. I'm kind of just a little bit more simplified, kind of in my reptile brain, my lizard brain. So, without further ado, I'm gonna say peace out, goodbye little friendos, and have a nice little day. Okay.